Okay, so Abby, what are these points? These points are the what?
Diameter.
Their diameter. So I'm going to just right off the bat, I'm going to graph it. So I don't have to keep going back and forth. Abby, what was the S?
-3, 2.
Got it. So we're going to go -3, +2, right there. -3, +2. That's going to be S. And what's the other one?
For T is 5, -4.
5, -4 is right here, T, and that's going to be +5, -4. So right off the bat, we have, howdy.
Back again.
Okay, not a problem. This is a diameter, so we are going to connect them. And now we're just going to do a quick sketch, because its diameter means our circle's going to be kind of here. It's going to be hard to draw it because we don't have a radius. We can always go back and fix it. Got it. Okay, Landon, there's only two things we need for an equation of a circle, a what and a what? No, not a diameter. Nope. There's only two things we need for an equation of the circle, a what and a what. We repeated this in class like several times. A center and a, think of the equation of a circle. Your equation of a circle, let's put it at the top. You're exactly right. The equation of a circle looks like this. We're doing problem D. X minus h, parentheses squared, y minus k, parentheses squared equals radius squared. So there's only two things we need for an equation of a circle. We need the center, hk, and we need the radius. Abby, at this moment, do we have either?
No.
No. Okay. What is the first thing I asked you to do?
Find the midpoint.
Of the diameter. Okay, so midpoint is add the x's, divide by 2, add the y's, divide by 2. So let's do that. That was +2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Find those coordinates. You guys, you start drawing. That's Tom. Is standing on top or at a 5-story balcony.
On or at?
At the banister. Balcony. And you know, like a balcony where there's a banister, like a patio kind of, and like at a fancy hotel kind of thing. Balcony. Okay. Each story is 12 feet high. Okay. He is waving at his friend. Let's make it short. Allie.
He said 12 feet.
Each story is 12 feet high. He's waving at his friend Allie, who is standing 300 feet away from the building base. What is the angle of depression? ION from Tom to Allie. Allie, Tom, let's pronounce that correctly. Question, go. All right. Join us, guys. We are finding the midpoint. We're on D. So we found the midpoint. And Landon, what'd you get?
For the midpoint?
Midpoint, what'd you get?
1, -1.
Let me just double check that. That's 1 and -1. Okay, Abby, is that what you got?
Yeah.
Okay, let's actually graph that. So we come here to our diameter, and we go over 1, down 1. So Abby, the midpoint of the diameter is the what of the whole circle?
Radius.
Now, this midpoint, that midpoint right there is the what of
Center.
the center? Yeah, it's the center. So we just found our HK. There is our H. I'm going to keep it color-coded. There is our K. We're on D, Kai. I'm also recording this, guys, just give you a heads up. All right? So, Landon, once again, there's only two things we need for an equation of a circle. We need a center and a what? Radius. So, yeah, we're going to come over here and let's trace this. We want to find the radius. And the radius is going to be the distance. You can go either way. Yes, sir.
I already got it.
Oh, you already got it? Let's.
I can't find these. Is this right?
Yeah, that's the one we're on right
It
now.
is the one that.
Yeah. We're on the graph on the right-hand side. So we're going to find the distance from the center to -3, 2, which is t. So we're going to use the distance equation. There's your distance template. And we're going to use this right there. And we're going to put in our x and our x, our y there. And then we're going to use the x value of s, which is -3, and the y value of s, which is 2. All right. Jackson,
Yes.
what do you get here on the left? 1 minus -3.
-4 squared.
And square it, which would be what?
16.
16. Got it. Abby, what is -1 minus 2?
-3.
Square it?
9.
9. Great. And all of this is under the radical sign. Right? Landon, 16 plus 9?
25.
And root 25. And Kai, coming to you, what is the square root of 25? 5. So we just found our radius length, which is 5. So I boxed this and I put radius is 5. So I'm going to write my equation of a circle, x minus h squared, y minus k squared equals radius squared. Let me color code it for you, h, k, radius. Okay, I want you guys to write down the equation of a circle, and we'll have just enough time.
Can I see the graph?
Yeah, if you want to stay in the audience, that's great, because I'm going to continue finishing this problem. It'll take us about 5 more minutes. Yes?
Is
I just wrote on the
the
wrong page.
circle equations square rooted?
No, that's why we squared the radius.
Okay.
So that's going to end up being 5 squared.
I just wrote.
Okay, so guys, you should have gotten this. So 4 stories up, right? 5 stories up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 each. So you should have gotten 60 feet. This was, what is it, feet? This is 300 feet. Your angle of depression is horizontal going down.
No.
So you should have done 60 is here, 300 is here. You should have done inverse tan, 60 divided by 300 gets you the angle of depression, which is, yes. Okay, erase, put that into there. No, not quite, dear. All right, let's come here. Ready? Taking a look here. All right, Abby, our H is what? 1. Our K is what? -1. All right, so I come up here, I'm going to put 1 where H is, -1 here, and 5 where the radius is. You tracking with me? Okay, so Abby, by now, what would the equation underneath now read? No, what's x minus 1? What's x minus 1? X minus 1 is x minus 1. You can't do anything with that. Nothing to pick up, Tyler, if you already got the study guide. X minus nothing or 0 would just be x, Abby. Okay, here Double negative makes a positive, so the next reads what? Y plus 1, and then what's 5 squared? 25. That is the equation of this circle. This is the equation of this circle. There's that equation of that circle. All right? So let's come back here. Let's round out our circle. Now that we know it's 5, from the middle, go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to make our circle look a little bit better. Down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi there, Jimmy. Just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So you want to round your circle out, and now that it's a little better, there it is. Got it. Who's sticking around? Do you guys need to go? You need to go? You need to go? Okay, Kai, you're going to be my audience for this paragraph. Yeah, I'm not changing it. I do need to give you a straight edge, though. I need you to graph this circle, and then we're going to do what's on the top together. Okay? Let me just answer this lady's question here. Here's a straight edge. You need to graph that from that center, up 5, left 5, down 5, right 5, make a circle. And then I want you to read this and draw it. Hi there, Carson. We're working on problem D. I'm actually explaining it. Give me just a second. Hi, what's up, kiddo?
I was here for 4A on Friday.
Okay, Kai, do me a favor. Can you read this little paragraph out loud, and I'm going to finish it with you.
Yeah.
Read it out loud for me, sir.
This was her temporary home for like a day.
Thanks.
And then she was going absolutely crazy in that tiny little space.
Uh-huh.
Because this is how big she is compared to it.
Oh, wow. Keep going.
And so
You read the whole thing? It said use a ruler and draw a line that is tangent to circle Q. So we named this center Q, and we want to draw it through, okay, at point S. So using a straight edge, we're going to draw a point that is tangent to the circle at S. So we're doing this now. Tangent to the circle at S, which is, I do want to see more. I just need to finish this recording. Oh, wow.
I made her a slightly bigger one.
Very nice. Okay, so that is our, yes, tangent line. So step number 1, we are going to find, all right, I like you to trace QS, physically trace QS. Physically trace QS. Did you trace QS? What do I ask you to find? The what? Good. Slope is rise over run. Hi, what's up?
I need letter 9.
You need,
Letter 9.
I don't have 9. All I have is the 1.3, the big lead. All right, so take a look here. Our rise and our run from here to here, I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kai, what's my rise? What's my run? And then am I going up left to right or down left to right? That means we have the slope of QS is going to be negative 3/4. That's rise over run, and it's negative. So I'd like you to read this out loud. Go. So I want, right here, draw a little arrow, I want the y equals mx plus b of that green line. Allison, you want to track with me? This is one of the harder problems. Are you done already? You might want to track with me. Okay, Kai, you ready? I like you to trace, see that green line? Did you draw it already? Did you draw it?
Yeah.
Is it on your paper? Can you trace it, please? Excellent. Now with your finger, trace the radius. Trace that right there. Do you see it? Okay. Ben, I think you should join us too. Ready? Trace this again. Trace the line. Trace the radius. Go back and forth like 3 times. Ask yourself what's going on here between this line and that radius. What does it feel like? What's going on here? Aha! Yes! Which means the slope of this line has to be at a perpendicular, and this is the trick to this. We know perpendicular lines are slope times slope equals -1. I have -3/4 as one slope. I want to find the slope of the green line. So -3/4 times what? Times what gets you -1? What do you do to the 3/4? Okay, so what goes in here?
-4 over 3.
Okay, so if I put a negative here, do you see it would flip it to positive?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want it to be positive, I want it to be negative. So I don't want a negative there. I want a positive 4/3. Boom. I just found the slope of this line, 4 over 3. Now to get the equation, guys, get out your study guides. Howdy.
How are you?
Doing well, thank you, sir. So our slope goes right there, and that's going to be 4 over 3. We have a point here. Our x-coordinate is -3. Our y-coordinate is +2. And we are going to solve, sit in your assigned seats for B.
It's just preventative.
It should be in the back, yes. Okay, we're going to solve for B. We're going to do it together. Ready? We're on D, if you want to, howdy. Ready? What's 4 times -3? Okay. 12. So I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to have 2 equals -12 over 3 plus B. We're going to keep going. Who's following this party here? Okay, Trevor, just because you're in my audience, I'm going to land on you here. What's -12 divided by 3, Trevor?
Huh?
-12 divided by 3, sir.
4.
Yeah, -12 divided by 3.
-4.
Bingo. So I got 2 equals -4 plus B. Kai, how would I solve for B here, sir? I want B by itself.
Take 4 and add it to the other side.
Add it to the other side. Let's do that math. So B equals?
6.
Okay, so our final equation of that green line is going to be y equals 4/3 x plus 6. Let's see if we can't actually graph that line.
It's just getting lighter though. It's just becoming.
Hi, Kate. I'm going to be ending this Zoom session and jumping back in about 30 seconds, okay? So stay right there. Don't leave. All right, Kai, look here. Ready? If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do you see we actually have that line already? It's the same line.